And now it's time for some What's the Buzz, and we're going to continue the talk about prom.
Joining us today are Ramona Prater, a media and marketing specialist. Woohoo! Mimi Brown, she's also a motivational speaker and an author. These people are smart. And Katie Cockrell, the Associate Vice President for Finn Partners, a public relations company. They're all here to talk prom with us today.
That's right.
Whoa.
And we were just talking about, I think it's out of hand.
Completely.
And it's a parent problem more to me than I think than kids. These are overweening egos of parents that have to relive their childhood.
That's exactly what I thought.
This is my bootleg degree in psychology.
Bootleg degree.
I mean, it's a bootleg. I mean, like parents, get over here. Seriously.
Because I don't have the body to fit into that dress. I need to throw you into that dress.
Because I missed it, and so now I'm kind of picking it up. Do you think that's what it is?
Yeah, no, I can get on board with that theory.
So you call it a bootleg degree in psychology. I call it a PhD in common sense. Okay, because it just doesn't.
It's not that hard.
It's not appropriate.
These promposals. I mean, like in my day, it was just like, do you want to go?
You're hiring celebrities and saying, having them call people up.
I mean, it's all thanks to Laguna Beach. We can attribute this to Laguna Beach.
Well, it's all thanks to reality TV, like Super Sweet 16. And listen, to go quasi deep here, the problem is when you start rewarding for every which a thing, everything. There's a word.
Participation trophies.
Well, yeah, but the bottom line with that is that, well, so what do you do when there are people who have discovered cures to major diseases with a little fanfare?
How are we going to reward them?
And how do they get rewarded? And people have been inaugurated presidents, and they haven't got as much, like coming in a helicopter, and you know, Justin Bieber, and all. This is just out. Freaking right.
Right off the red carpet.
So let's talk about this though, because we talk about dress codes quite a bit. There is like a school in Cleveland that made a video that was supposed to be fun about it. But what is really appropriate, in your opinion? Because I know what I think. Yeah. And he's a dad, so he's about to.
I like what the girls were wearing
what you saw earlier with John's segment was excellent.
But when you see something that's like this, no.
Blaine, if I saw you in that, I would be a little concerned.
Actually, you like it. I've got I'm just saying.
I mean, no boobs and buns. No boobs and buns and extra splash.
Yeah.
But I do think it's a little ridiculous to focus only on
the girls,
the women, and what these girls are wearing.
Well, what are the guys wearing though? That's risque. They're really
well, it's not that it's risque, but it's just you can't release a video of that nature and just not address at all male dress code. I mean,
or male behavior.
Or male behavior.
Maybe male behavior.
Right.
But Katie, what are men wearing to the prom that's considered?
Well, I don't know. I've seen some men in some very questionable ensembles day to day, let alone at prom. So I just think you know, instilling some.
Like well, my argument is like a formal piece. Like, how many of these students are used to attending in a formal event and coming in the right attire? What should I wear with the tux? What should I wear with my? Do they even wear compromise anymore? But
or even how do you put together a fitted, tailored suit? I mean, like there are like I know 30-year-old men that
understand about unauthorized movement as well. They need to have foundation and
foundation.
But it shouldn't be shaking and jiggling.
It's not just the girls who are doing the unauthorized moves, right? The guys are too.
Well, I'm talking about like flesh moving and twerking. Yeah, twerking without just.
Well, just meaning that you need to make sure you look nice in your dress, and you might need foundations, as my grandmother would always say.
My grandmother was saying,
you just need some Spanx. I mean, I'm about that life. I don't think that there's there's nothing wrong with that.
A good bra.
Grandma called it a girdle.
Yeah, a girdle. Nothing wrong with that.
It's called a hold me tight because you want to hold you tight.
There you go.
So what, you can't breathe? You look good.
You look good.
Exactly.
Just don't eat because you might pop.
Absolutely. So let's talk about promposals really quickly, right? It's kind of like how you said, we're celebrating every breath that you take.
Yeah.
What happens to these kids in the future? I mean,
well, my daughter had a promposal. The guy brought in part of the choir in her English class or something, and my impression was, it's all about me, the guy. Hey, look at me, I'm a big deal. I'm proposing to you for prom. No, man, just ask her out.
Well, we're in a me, I society. It's selfie, I photo, I this, I, me, I. This is the world that we live in, and we are completely occupied with self.
I think it's also what you have to look forward to. I think about marriage proposals, right? So
how do you top that?
Yeah, if you do this huge prom proposal, then you just brought a ring on your knee. I need a little bit more. I'm sorry, I can't marry you.
I need a space shuttle.
And how about some fireworks? Literally.
Something.
Yeah, I just to your point, Blaine, I just don't. It's not necessary.
Right.
Just, you know, like.
And parents, get a hold of yourselves. You can write your email.
Well, it's interesting. I saw someone on Facebook the other day, and they said, "Can anyone know where I can get a red carpet for my my daughter's prom. And I'm like,
good night.
oh, thank you.
Good night. That's
Good day.
Yeah,
I
good
said
day.
good day.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I mean, people went to prom for years before without this mess. Yeah.
Especially if you're getting out of school by the hair of your chinny chin chin, bloody fingernails and scabby knees, you shouldn't get anything. You
I
get a
agree.
cake.
100% from
Show me some B's
Costco.
and some
half a
A's
sheet
before you're
cake.
going to prom.
Right.
There should be some
Right.
prerequisites.
How about
So let's talk
Parent
about this.
enforced prerequisites.
Right. So let's talk about this though. The cost that
Yikes.
is imposed on parents, because you had to pull
Well,
that wallet out. Like,
well,
were you not having it?
You know what? We spent, gosh, it was like $600.
Was it a budget? But that seems
But that
reasonable.
was
That is
like,
not
Was
that
that
bad.
dress
That's not
and
that bad.
everything?
that was the
car
whole.
tickets?
He covered the dinner and transportation. Yeah, I think that was the dress and whatever flowers and
hair,
That
That
sounds-
sounds reasonable to me.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
not
I'm sorry. To
reasonable.
me, I
That's not
you had to pick me up off the floor. Are you kidding? That's crazy.
I mean, today.
All in?
Yeah,
That sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard people
bad.
spending
Wow.
thousands.
Well,
Well, I grew up in the UP. We don't have money up there.
Listen, but that's kind of what's put out there, and parents feel like they have to rise to these ridiculous expectations.
Well, keeping up with the Joneses.
Keep it up with
That's
the
what
Well, it's
it
also
is.
what Ramona said earlier about,
life.
I know, I'm trying to relive my, so maybe I didn't have the
Yeah.
prom that I
Yes.
always wanted, so I want to give my child the same experience.
Everything that I didn't get. And again, parents, this is a good place to exercise limits and boundaries.
Boundaries.
Yeses and nos. It's good for your kids because guess what? At your job, when you turn in your proposal, nobody's going to strike up the band.
Yeah.
Nobody's
Right.
going to
And it's
appreciate
what
you
is
for
it
doing your-
rewarding at the same time? I can see for
Exactly.
graduation going over the top. Maybe you were valedictorian, salutatorian, you were on the
If
honor
you
roll.
earned it.
If you
Earned it.
earned
If you
it
earned it,
for
yeah.
something of value.
Absolutely.
I agree.
So last on the list, after parties. Do you think they're appropriate? How do you handle them? Because everybody's trying to go to one.
Well, I remember when I went to prom, and
I'm not gonna
my
make it
dad
the same.
gave me a curfew. He said in by 2 a.m. I was in by 12 because I was a little concerned that he didn't really mean that.
Yeah.
So I get locked up.
I love your dad.
I love Mr. Stevens. He's awesome. But I think really it's creating those boundaries that we were talking about earlier. And I don't think you should get your kid a room. Like, that's just inappropriate.
No.
That's
I agree.
that's sending the
definitely
wrong
have
message.
No, they're not adults. I'm sorry.
no, they're not.
You may be 18, but it doesn't make you an adult. And
It
you're still in high
doesn't.
school, and it's my house, my rules. You don't like it? Too bad.
Church say amen. And I'll have a party at my house if you guys want to all come over here.
Yeah.
And I can, be a chaperone, or you guys want to celebrate, have pizza or something to 2 a.m. I'm fine with that.
My son and
You
his
were gonna
friend.
say, but Katie, what were you
I don't
gonna
know. I
say?
just look, your kids are like doing this stuff anyway. They're drinking. They're like doing these things.
Are they?
I think for the vast majority of
Blaine was like,
vast
"These kids."
not yours, but like the vast majority of high school kids
Right.
are doing these things without your supervision. So I mean, I just think to stifle them and like preclude,
But what
them
draws
from
that line,
experiencing
right?
any of these kinds of after parties and spring break, you start like saying no to all of these things. They're just going to go to college and
Then
freak
fine.
out.
And when they get to
crazy
college,
and go
they may,
nuts.
listen, when they get to
Yeah.
college, go crazy. Go crazy, but
I
not
don't know
here.
that you want that,
No,
though.
don't go crazy at college because that's costing us money.
Well, again,
That's my
Go to
point.
class.
It's all like in moderation. You just have to instill in your kids the kind of values that you think make them legitimate human beings, and hope that they can handle themselves. I'm not suggesting, that like you let them
Get a
get
kick
in
for
rooms
it,
and
like,
like
Here's
Right.
rampant.
the key to the Crown Plaza. Go have a good
Right,
time.
but to say no after parties is extreme.
Okay, well, thank you all for being here.
Thank you.
Prom is such a hot topic. Blaine, we don't want you to have a heart attack.
Oxygen. Give us some
Next-
oxygen.
Put your rifle away, exactly.